Fine, okay.
So everybody have Tim to do it.
Okay, how about like a season?
Let's go with that. I like that. Just like my jobs.
Yeah.
Seasonals.
Oh, sweetie, we gotta get you a job.
Please subscribe to Koopa. My God, I'm begging you. I need money. I need more podcasts to edit. All right, here we go. We actually are going to winners finals, though, like just running it straight through winners this time around instead of running the losers that we got right here. So Ram versus WebbJP. You guys get to see two of Jersey's finest for you guys right here. Pokemon Stadium 2. You know the drill. Let's get it, Koopa.
Yeah. So we're gonna see exactly. Again, these characters are so fresh in our brains, so you're gonna see the defensive but very explosive offense of Snake versus a very swift death by 1,000 cuts type offense from Sheik. And again, like most matchups for Snake, these matchups are won and lost in the trenches off stage. If you are that kind of an SD. If he KO'd himself at the bottom of the stage.
You answered the question. KO'd himself, absolutely. He perfectly rode the wall.
Woo!
That was crazy.
That was pretty crazy. Nonetheless, though, WebbJP will take that, though. Again, if you like most matchups against Snake, you win and lose these games off stage. If you can hit Snake when he's recovering low, really take advantage of that linear recovery, then you are in good shape. Otherwise, you're probably losing, but it's so far so good for WebbJP.
Yeah, good reactions on WebbJP as well to air dodge back to the ledge right there, recognizing that an up tilt was probably going to be coming out from Ram, assuming he would be able to react enough. And a really good jump to get above the C4 by the ledge right there, saying, I want nothing to do with that ledge trapping. I always say it's a little bit of like a DDD factor when you're fighting against Snake and he's ledge trapping, where it's not always necessarily about what option you pick, but also about what option you pick and how you time it. Like very, very important, like how you time that getting back up, as that neutral air, good placement by Ram is going to take the stock, covering the no-fly zone perfectly, as my good friend Max Ketchum always says. Like, you can say nice back air to be a good commentator, you just got to explain why. So
yeah. Why? It's like a creative writing class. Tell me why the back air is nice. Like,
I really want to have a joke to that, but I don't. That's okay. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to chase right side of the platform with the diamond cutter right there, but he actually didn't want to commit because he thought Snake would drop through the platform, maybe with a back air or something like that. So it was actually pretty good situational awareness on the part of WebbJP, and an even better forward smash to take out Ram's second stock already. Only 19% tacked on to WebbJP's second, Koopa.
Yeah, F smash to catch the regular get up. Excellent stuff there for WebbJP. Former student of Hazmat, by the way, so.
That is true. That is very true. Thank you for reminding me of that.
That's a smart man. A good man. Nah, I'll take that back. Smart man, but definitely a bad man.
Didn't that game drop to Street Fighter 6? Did that drop today?
Yeah.
All right, so now he can play the good man.
Hey, Jay, you want to play Street Fighter later? Yeah. We can play later. I'd like, because we live together. Pay the rent.
He paid the rent. The other guy doesn't currently live there. All right, anyway. WebbJP still hanging on right there. Beautiful vanish. Doesn't have to necessarily worry about Nikita too much there because, as we all know, the invulnerability frames or intangibility frames of that uppy, I should say, last pretty much 5 years. Pretty much a whole college degree that time around, so nothing worrying about that. Ram not able to get that ledge guard this time around, and not able to get this one either, but the double drag down. Yep. He's been doing that for years.
So cool, man.
He's been doing it for years.
She did what?
Get the thumbnail going right now. Tell Ram to make that face.
I'm so mad that my because I feel like everyone has like a Poggers picture of them somewhere on the internet, but mine is when I still had a goatee, so I kind of hate it. So it's like that picture's so old. Yeah, that's how you can tell the passages of the time.
I don't even want to think about the old ones I used to make, man. Ugh.
So if I ever try to do that again, stop me. If you love me as a person.
Why Ram, dude?
Dude, don't proceed.
Ignore me.
Game 2 coming up here between Ram and WebbJP. Let's see if WebbJP's gonna keep the offense going, and yeah, that's back-to-back games started with an SD from Ram. So
yeah, but the other one looked cooler.
The other one did look cool because it went straight up.
Yeah, the other one was like a badass movie death when you're about to step on like the trigger button while a tiger is like jumping at you like from the front and everything, and the Coliseum explodes all around you. That guy just like tripped on a banana.
Yeah.
And it did not change his life.
Sometimes you're Hopper from A Bug's Life, and sometimes you're Lotso Hugging Bear.
Oh,
strapped to it.
God. Not so Hogan Bear. I thought you were about to compare it to like that Ant movie that they made as a clear ripoff to A Bug's Life back in the day.
I've seen that movie like once, so.
Nice. And
Oh,
speaking of
yep.
once one edge guard is all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. That's textbook. You're just grabbing the ledge, able to get those jump resets over and over again as those back airs are able to just clench into the perfect position. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Koopa was talking about earlier, I should say. Just if you're able to get Snake in that disadvantageous position to the point where you're just able to reset him over and over again and juggle him, great. If not, you're going to struggle really hard. Even if you play like a very heavy character that can tank a lot of damage, he's going to be able to kill you eventually. Like, it's why I always feel like mobility was always more important than power or weight in a platform fighter. Though in Smash Ultimate, those things can be fewer and farther between with how heavy the characters are in this game. But that's them. This is now WebbJP putting on a clinic for you all right here. Already almost lapping 2 stocks over in percent this time around. This might be that early 5% that you were talking about when it came to Snake players.
Yeah, I don't know why you just down it there, but okay. But yeah,
I don't know either.
it's quite strange, but hey, why not?
I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet. Did the Sheik, did they need him? Like, what is Sheik?
I've also barely played the game.
Yes,
so
I can't make any jokes. I'm sorry.
you know, who's got 2 thumbs and has 0 time? This guy.
This guy. Adults with podcasting jokes. All right. Now just holding on to center stage, just throwing out a couple hitboxes. Ugh, my God. It's textbook, baby. Like, what do you want me to say, man? Jumps up with the needles, gets it perfectly. This is the oppression session of Sheik that we are talking about. If you know how to be a masher while simultaneously not being an idiot, you're broken.
Yeah.
That's what makes you a good player.
Jokes
Incredible.
Jokes on you on both.
You're getting yours next.
Yeah. Hey, I doubt it.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But it's true. You know, I mean, Sheik was talking about Fox like back in Hungary set against WebbJP, but at the same time, Sheik is also a very, very, very light character in her own regards. And when you're fighting against a character that puts out hitboxes in multiple spots at once, you would think that this is going to be very, very difficult. But it just goes to show how like hard the Sheik players work, what this character is capable of with her mobility combined with her frame data on top of it, over and over again. It just goes to show if we can get to the spot where Sheik can play perfectly, maybe the Sheik believers back in like 2019 were right all along. Maybe this character is just secretly still super, super duper busted.
Yeah, it definitely is one of those things where, you know, the hard work definitely pays off. And again, even, you know, Void has gone on record saying it's like Sheik doesn't take that much more effort than a regular top tier. It's just like it's a little bit more precise. And you're seeing, you know, that precision definitely paying off. Nice little exchange right there, playing past the buck with your own grenade. So Sheik does canonically have her own grenades now, so.
Well, I like the chase with the up air right there. My God. The pressure, that was also borderline like a frame trap as well. Did you see how he chased him with the up air on the platform, and then after the up air misses, is still positive and was able to get the grab?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was real crazy. Oh.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 came out. I'm sure there's a different fighting game term for that besides frame trap, but I mean, it still qualifies here, so I'm counting it.
Street Fighter. I don't know.
Street Fighter, yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Fighting Streets.
Tekken. Nikita. Over 100%. Less legend vulnerability. Doesn't matter because Sheik forward air. Very fast. Chase. Back air. Brazy. Back air frame trap again. Super brazy. Jumping into C4. Ballsy. Doesn't matter because he doesn't detonate it because he's standing right there. Whiffed F tilt.
Is it a Bo Burnham bit? Like, what's Dash back right there.
CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Oh God, we're on Twitch. I can't sing that. Oh my God, getting in the. Did he have a grenade in his hand, and did the needles have system detonating that?
I think so, possibly. Nikito cuts right there, so WebbJP, excuse me, Ram on the board here, but you know, already at 105. I don't know, man. It's so scary. WebbJP has been in control of the game, what feels like the entirety of these last 2 games. So,
as much as I've been hyping up Sheik, like in how like dominant that first stock was on the part of WebbJP, or at the very least how it appeared in neutral, eventually when Ram was able to kill him, WebbJP was only at like 94, and there was only like about like a solid 90-80% differential between the two of them. And it just feels like with the way like how many like neutral wins Sheik had going over, you would think that the percentage would just be way higher at that point, but no. So like as much as I've been gassing up Sheik, at the end of the day, the character does require a lot of hits to be able to take you down. And look at that. Despite how many neutral wins again, how many less neutral wins does Snake need to be able to get the matchup back to even? You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Tough stuff, man.
Yeah, it's like feeding the meter, except, you know, the cop is just standing there 24/7. Like, what are you supposed to do, bro?
Park somewhere else.
Just move? We're in Jersey. You're going to live in the suburb. You can't afford it. Inflation. What are you talking about, man? Oh, wake up down air. That was actually a really crazy option. Ram did not expect that.
Okay, good catch.
Nice patience. Oh, my God.
Hey, yo.
Having to go mad low, but high enough to be able to air dodge this time around. No force C4, having to ride the wall and kill yourself in the blast zone again. Crazy wake-up F-tilt to counter the down air on part of Ram right there. Really interesting coverage right there below the platform. Grenade going to blow up again. Actually going for the hard throw and not the light one, and so the pressure from WebbJP is going to be able to sneak on right here. He gets the read, but misses the timing of the up tilt narrowly, and WebbJP is able to steal the set because of the whiffed tech chase up tilt right there. That's not how you want to go out.
Yeah, if you're Ram, you hate to go out like that. If you're WebbJP, you're taking out more than a bank, man. You're sitting pretty. You're taking the grand finals, been punched, and yeah, real clean, man. Again, it's never easy against Snake. He's definitely not an easy character to fight against.
No.
For those reasons. But you know, WebbJP, a lot of bending, no breakage though. So gonna come out on top there. So.
What does Hungry always say? Go out with honor.
Go out with honor.
Yes. I'm sure you heard that this time around.
Fight for honor.
Fight for love.